Oh my god. So and then there's another community. I forget what the name of it is, but it's when you dress up as a stuffy, like an animal or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And they have these suits, and these suits are like worth like $3,000.
And they're dressed up like wild animals.
Yeah, like a big bunny and fucking whatever else, right?
And they take their pants off and they mess you up as a big bunny.
Got the big bunny messing you up. You know what? My one girlfriend, I remember, she's like, her kind of fantasy was, remember that movie? There was a movie called Legend, and it had Tom Cruise in it, and it had the devil in it, the big red devil guy.
I do vaguely remember this show. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like my ex, her fantasy was to get fucked by that devil.
The devil has got to be good in bed.
I don't know. Hitler doesn't like him.
Well, that's Hitler's problem.
Yeah, it's so funny. So, oh my god. So there's so like the other night. Like, I mean, like, sure, there's lots of porno stuff on here, but I mean, like, I sat down and, that night that I came home, I mean, I wasn't looking at dirty pictures and whacking off or anything, but I mean, there's TED Talks on here about Kinkster stuff. I mean, I listened to, like, 2 TED Talks before I went to bed.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I love TED Talks, and it's very interesting, but I mean, like, and I mean, this site's just not about fucking and all these fetishes, but I mean, there's information there, like, if there's anything you want to know or learn, there's all kinds of links. It's like Facebook, but better almost.
Yeah.
I mean, like what?
Well, there's a lot more intricate information on there than you will find on Facebook. If you post any of this on Facebook, you'll be banned for life.
Oh shit! I gotta go. Oh my god! So these are some of the group. Groups members of there's TED Talks, a doorway to deep D's. What's that mean? Let's check that out.
Yeah, let's find out.
You in deep dicks?
Yeah, maybe that's it. Deep dicks.
Discussions. Deep discussions. Oh fuck, we don't want no discussions, do we?
I don't know.
No, she wants to.
She wants to which? She wants to be.
BDSM.
That's the one you want.
Is that
Formal
the one?
dining. Check that out. That's got to be weird.
Sub and dom pairing.
How do you do it?
Questions about touching during meal.
This is the lifestyle, right?
You want to
Don't eat that. I told you not to.
Or like,
okay, now pick it up.
Oh yeah, I get it. Like, eat that off the floor kind of thing.
Yeah, eat that up.
Oh, I don't know. We're gonna have to find this one out. For hygiene reasons, touching should be limited. Part of the fun, such as an event, is an ability to touch the servants. Oh yeah. Well, you know, like there is like
slaves,
like
right?
well no, like there is this like one time like you can go to these places and like the girl like lays down on the table and like it's like a sushi bar, so like all your food's on her and you eat it off her.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah.
That's unique.
Oh, you know where they keep the pickles?
Right. Yeah.
So I mean,
you can choose whether you want a slave or not in this. You can put out your likes and dislikes, what you're looking for when you have a profile. And some people like put slaves on there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, so like these are some of like in Kelowna, the most of like everybody's kind of has a tag that goes along with their profile. Shit. So where is it here? So they have like there's dominatrix, there's switch, there's cockholes, there's sensualists, there's exhibitionists. It's like, you know, like what an exhibitionist is somebody that likes to expose their genitals in public.
Yeah,
that's what that means.
Yeah. And probably have sex in public.
Yeah.
Watching.
Yeah. like get caught, like the door. Like I have gotten caught, and like the door did fly open when I was younger. I was in high school, and 200 people caught me having sex, and I kept going, and they were chanting my name. Like I think the whole place was in unison, going Scotty, Scotty, yeah. And I mean, everybody knew about it. I was already half famous by then, but I mean, by that after that, I was 100% famous.
I bet you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does this always do this to me?
Dare to bear, eh?
So, there's all kinds of these titles that go along with it. There's a hedonist. A hedonist is a person that indulges in pleasure, whether it's sexual. I mean, just basically put it this way. It's a person that is a lazy fuck, and their idea of having a good time is laying around like a fucking old Roman and indulging in life's pleasures.
Like Caligula,
yeah. There's dominatrix and submissions. There's people that are evolving. I mean, those are the people that are like... like just made a fucking profile, and then like they don't know what they're growing their fetish, like it's growing by the day. I bet
those people are targeted the most.
Well, because they're open up for anything, right? Be like, hey, take that guy.
He's evolving. Yeah, why not?
Here, try this. No, I don't like that. Take that out. Hurry up.
Yes, you do.
Hurry up, pull that out. It stinks. Hurry up, put it back in. And there's brats. There's spankos. That's pretty explanatory. And this girl's profile that I looked up that was a spanko, she was 65 fucking years old, and like her and her husband, I mean, she had a big old ass, and it was flat from like sitting on it for so long. It had a flat spot in it, and this girl likes to get spanked. I mean, that's the last thing I want to do is get spanked.
Spanked to the point where there's like wounds left.
Yeah.
Leave you licking your wounds.
There's people that are undecided.
Yeah.
I guess. And then, I mean, there's
undecided about everything.
Undecided about everything.
Their sexuality, what they like, who they are, if they should be there or not.
Am I a person or am I a dog, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not even going to go there. I was going to talk about one of my discussions in the university. But let's say, so there's more. It's like I'm not familiar with the homosexual terms, but I mean, there's a sissy. There's a sissy, and a sissy is a girl that a guy that is submissive, and a sissy is the one that takes it all the time. Yeah, it's like the girl of the relationship or whatever, right?
Yeah, the bottom or whatever.
Yeah, the bottom, right? And then to break this up, and then there's like the top and the bottom.
Yeah. Definitely.
Oh boy. There's like
hetero flexibility.
There's primal prey. So I mean, like it's like a cat and mouse game, like in that.
You get someone dressed up as a hunter, and
well, I guess I got the shotgun. Where are you? You fucking wily wabbit.
Just like load the gun and say, "Run for it."
Holy fuck! I'm not coming over your house. Oh my god. Okay, so I was reading this stuff and so like this a hunter prey thing where like they chase you around the house and then they want you to get captured and like force yourself on them. It's kind of a lot of a girl's fantasy. I know the whole idea of raping. I mean, like we're not talking about raping a girl by any means, but a lot of girls' fantasies is to be restrained, to be have sex forced. I mean, it is a fantasy for some girls.
It's true. Many girls do have that fantasy. I've heard that from many people. Many different people. But restraints are more not necessarily about like raping someone, but they're just something that will hold you where you're supposed to be, and give somebody else a little bit of power over you. Yeah. And so you have to trust that, and that's like taking down a personal guard that you can move to get out of the situation. So you're sort of giving them power by doing that.
So you think it's important that we have safe words all the time?
I guess it depends on who you're working with. Stop that right now. Might just
yeah, that's not cool. Stop that. Get your finger out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, can we just use those regular words? That means stop. You know what I mean? Not ice cream, right? Why do we have to go there? Can't we just get your finger out of that?
Yeah. What would your safe word be if you had one?
Cowabunga.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh my God.
Presto Changeo is a pretty good one.
Presto Changeo?
Change this up now.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's go. I got my fucking thing came down here. So let me see. Fetlife. So I want you guys to have a look at this. I mean, and tell me what you guys think. Oh my God, I've lost it. Where is it in here? So tell me about some of your fetishes. Like, I mean, so like we've talked a little bit. Like, tell me some stuff that you're interested in. I mean, because let's be honest here, we're all interested in something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me what you're interested in, like that you haven't tried yet that you would like to try.
That I haven't tried yet. I really want to get someone to put a mask on for me.
Like on you or you with them? Or yeah.
But I wouldn't mind being blindfolded. I haven't tried this before.
Like blindfolded and like somebody come in that you don't know and get you.
Well, ideally, you'd know who that person's going to be in advance. I wouldn't want just some random person to come in the room. I'd have to trust the person that was there with me. But, like, not knowing what they were up to or what they're going to do next, I think might add an element of surprise to things. You just get to feel what they're going to do, and you don't know where they're going to show up next.
I guess.
Like, I like restraints and all of that stuff, too. I mean, more intricate roping would be interesting to try.
You'd like to get into that?
Yeah, it looks, some of it looks really beautiful.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I haven't met any quality rope artists yet, but there are some on the site.
My Boy Scout leader taught me some rope tricks. You want me to show you them?
Maybe.
You should see the secret handshake he taught me.
Ooh.
No, it's really bad. Go to jail for that. So we're gonna explore a little bit of this stuff here. So there's kinky and popular fetishes. There's fetish and pervy. What I mean, like, you got a fetish, but they got to fall into a category of extra pervy stuff you love. So, like, in these things that you make up your profile, and then you talk about the things that you're interested in and the things that you want to try, and it helps you find these people and all this other stuff that
find your rate and match for your kink.
Yeah.
So you can come on the site with basically any kink in mind, and you'll find someone to match it. There's enough people on the site with enough kinks to totally be able to make that work out for you.
Oh, there's fucking millions. Like this guy, I'm reading his review, and he's kind of doing the same thing as what I'm doing here. I can sit here and just read this guy's review, but it wouldn't be my material, and that's just not what I'm going to do for my listeners. But I'm kind of doing exactly the same thing as what he's doing, and he talked about how he had to infiltrate it to be able to get good research, right?
Yeah.
And he started to like it. He says his first impression is one as being that about this site is how private the whole thing is, and unlike Facebook and Instagram, you can't view someone's profile without having one yourself. And while you have no assumptions of privacy on either of those sites, and it's not too difficult to make a bullshit account to creep someone else's, this little countermeasure still makes you feel secure. So, I mean, like, these people here feel secure in the fact that, I mean, they don't have to worry about their coworkers finding them or whatever. And, like, a lot of these people, they don't put their faces up there or whatever, right?
Yeah, well, you'll see there are some that do and some that don't.
Yeah, I mean, so we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Is like, so, like, you know, half the people that are on these, I mean, like, they don't want, and half the people don't want anybody to know, and then the other half don't really give a fuck, and they're proud about it.
They live it, they breathe it every day. So those are the people that you find that are very confident about it, and they're willing to bring it out into the daily life and, you know, make it part of their normal conversation.
Do you think it's crazy and like creepy to your whole lifestyle like revolves around your fetish? Like, I mean, like if you had a certain way that you dress or whatever, do you think that's too much, or do you think it's okay?
It brings me back to 50 Shades of Grey, whereas that is living the lifestyle. You know that movie or that book?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, but that's a dull version of what people actually really do on this website. But they're living it every day.
Yeah.